Hello everyone, my name is Cameron Blewett and thank you for joining me here on this episode of Vegan Police TV. In this episode, what am I doing? I'm going to be talking about some truths or realities of Harley Johnstone. Now, there's, this is the thing with Harley is that, okay, a little bit of a discussion. We've probably seen, and I may link to it, I may not, the video that he made, or the clip that he made not long ago, where he said that him and Leanne are the two most wasn't successful people at converting veganism, or they are the male and the female that has the highest conversion rates for converting people to veganism. Now, that was a rather bold statement there by Harley, so I've pardon me, gone out and put it on a couple of different Facebook groups and asked people the question there is that, hey, A, have you heard of him? B, was he influential in your decision to go vegan? And actually, yeah, have you heard of him? And was it that? So, I mean, and then, and asked the question in a couple of different groups. Overwhelmingly, the people said, A, they've never heard of him. They hadn't heard of him before they'd gone vegan. And the things that they had heard of him is normally in negative context, where he's trolling someone. Him and Leanne are going down there, fat-shaming parts and things like that. So this is the thing. He's made a statement. This statement has been proved to be false. So is he lying there, or is it his ego getting in the way? Personally, I think it's a bit of both. And that's the thing. And I posted on one of the groups that I'm the admin of, and of course tagged him in it, because that's what all good trolls do on Facebook. You tag people in it. And he's come in, he's chimed in with his little 10 cents worth, saying he's done this, he's done it for the animals, and oh my God, if you can walk down the street and get stopped by more people than what I am, then I'll listen to you. Well, dude, popularity is different to be able to have an influence on, on making people change, or to be able to lead people to change and to be able to keep them that way. And, and this is the thing, is that I think the point is getting now where Harley's believing his own rhetoric, where he's just getting caught up in the BS. He just has to continue with the BS, and he's starting to believe it and just build on from there and go over and over and over. And that's what it is. He's just getting caught up in his own drama. This is the thing. He loves to turn around and say, oh my God, you're slandering me. Don't you do this? And he did it to me on Facebook as well. And because I happened to mention that he was lying about something, and he said, it's slander. And then he's turned around and said, I've referred to him as, when in discussions with a mutual friend, referred to him as the scum of Adelaide. Well, first of all, Harley, scum of Adelaide, that's not language that I use. Secondly, I'm going to call you out, and I'm actually going to call you a liar on this part. Now, to show me that you're not a liar, what I would like you to do is to produce a statutory declaration, or in the Australian jurisdiction, not in your overseas jurisdiction, because it means diddly squat out here. In the Australian jurisdiction, and a statutory declaration signed in front of a JP or CDEC, stating from you that you've seen the screen, you've seen the discussion, and from this mutual friend of ours, that I did refer to you as the scum of Adelaide. Now, this is the thing. If you can't produce that, I'm going to call you a liar as much as I want. And this is the thing. That's not the only thing that you've lied about. You've lied about your claim of going to prison because of the Kayla Istines things. And you've misled. Yes, you've lied through your fabrication of the truth. You've misled your audience. The only way you could have gone to prison in that instance was if you were in contempt of court. Now, contempt of court is separate to the civil prosecution or the civil case that was being taken against you. Now, Harley, you're you can define what slander is, and you're happy to tell everyone else that they're slandering you and this and that. So you should be aware of what slander is, the process that you go through with that. So this is the thing. That's what you did. On that bit of paper, I remember seeing it that you were panning through the notice to appear in court. It did say a warrant would be issued for your arrest. That wouldn't be a warrant to go to prison. That would be a warrant to bring you before the judge in that case. So this is the thing. You're lying on that. You've lied by saying that, hey, I've called you the scum of Adelaide, when no, I haven't. So here we go, Harley. You're lying on that. You're lying on those two. What else are you lying on? We all know you're lying about the effectiveness of this whole raw till 4 diet, because calories in and calories out. The only way you can lose weight is by having a calorie deficient lifestyle. It's not having unlimited carbs, or unlimited calories and then sitting on your Kyber all day. The reason that you and Leanne are the way that you are, and we've got your Stratfor and whatever else to prove it, is because you spend an unsustainable period of time for the normal person riding your bikes around the place. So here's the thing. But anyway, I'm not going to go into get a discussion here with you about your, about how wonderful your diet is and all this sort of stuff. Now, and this is the other thing that I happened to see one of your recent ones where you're talking about your core message. What's your core message? Your core message isn't to do with the animals. It isn't to do with veganism. Your core message is what? Carb the fuck up? Really? How's that helping the animals? And this is the thing. Anyway, I'm not going to, I'll sort of stop on that tangent. I won't fly off another one. I'll continue on this tangent here. The other thing is that, as I said, I believe that you're getting caught up in your own rhetoric. You're getting caught up in your own BS. You're just getting caught up in the drama that is you. So my thoughts, and this is coming from someone where, honestly, I do want to see you removed from veganism, because I think every time you open your mouth and you say something, you're making it a negative impact, because the rubbish that you put out is public. People can see it. It's not public domain. It's out there in the public, so people can see it. People will be able to download it. People will be able to, view it for however many times down the track, or whatever it is. You are giving veganism and vegans in general a bad name. So this is the thing that you need to do. You need to calm down. You need to stop. I believe that you should actually stop this whole YouTube bullshit and just get away from everything for a while. Go and climb a separate mountain in Tibet, away from everything else. You need to go and get rid of that. Go back to what you're good at, and that was providing exercise and fitness advice. You claim you're for animal rights, or have you ever actually claimed that? If you haven't, there you go. I'm not even going to say that you have, because I'm not quite sure. But, people claim that veganism is animal rights and this and that and everything else. No, you're not. All you are for is for your little, piddly little raw till 4 diet, and keeping your clique there and keeping yourself surrounded by your little supporters. Time to step back, take a rest, because I think that this constant pressure on yourself to be inflammatory, to be constantly producing stuff is taking its toll on you. So it's not going. You'll either end up burnt out, or if it's not already, you'll end up with severe problems later on. Whether it happens in 6 months' time or 12 months' time, what you're doing is not sustainable. You cannot keep putting this out. You cannot keep lying about everything, because at what point does reality, does truth and your fiction, what point do they mix? And then your fiction, you'll start believing your fiction. Oh my God, so-and-so slandered me. Oh, we had that channel shut down for slander. No, YouTube even says it's for copyright violations. You think I'm slandering you? That's fine. We'll argue that one out in court. Happy. Queensland jurisdiction, that's where I am. If you want me, contact me. I'll give you my address for service and all that sort of stuff. So this is the thing. It's time for you to put your money where your mouth is, Harley. Stop this drama. Stop this rubbish. You keep waffling and saying you're doing this for the animals. You keep saying you're doing this for people's health. What you're doing isn't good for your health. We can see it. We can see it in the way that you talk, the way that you just have no idea about the other thing. And the other thing too is with you, as soon as you get the shits with someone, you start releasing personal information about them. Don't you think that that's going to cause people to be concerned about the actual information that they give you now? So they're going to be less likely to trust you or to open up to you or to share something with you, because they think, oh no, if I do this and, I get on the bad side of Harley, he's going to go and blurt this out, or he's going to blurt that out. That doesn't make you an effective person. That doesn't make you someone that's suitable to become a role model, or even a quote-unquote leader of this alleged movement that we've got. So this is the thing, Harley. As I've said, please take this on board. Whether you claim that you don't know me, well, that's fine. I've been writing about you guys since, probably about 2012, 2013, and I'm sure you've read at least one of mine, because I know that the article that I wrote a while ago about you guys is one of my most read articles. people just keep reading it, whether it's from you or from, you know, one of your other cronies. That's fine. Actually, here's something. I'll save. I'll make it easier for you. There's a link down in the bottom of the show notes. So in the show notes, in the description on here, I'll include a link to that, so you don't have to look for it. Go for it. Yes, take a break, take a breather. That's it. You need to find something else to do. Just spend time riding your bike. Move away from Thailand for a while, because I think because you've created this toxic environment that's around Thailand and the Royal 2-4 stuff, that toxicity is coming back to bite you, and it's starting to show on you. So anyway, Harley, that's my thoughts for you. For everyone else, take it as you want. Let him read it, let him watch it, do whatever. But this is the thing. Other people that are outside this, that are able to think rationally, can see that the impact that this is having on you. So time for you to take a break, you know, fade away, you know, regroup, go and redesign yourself, and come back 6-12 months later. But Harley, you need to do it now, otherwise you're going to burn out, and then you're just going to fly off the deep end, and you're just going to be the Mark Latham of the vegan movement, where no one considers you seriously. And not that many people do now, but you know, if you're going to be a Mark Latham, then hey, you're just going to be ridiculed at everything that you said. You may have been relevant once, you're no longer relevant now. So anyway, Harley, that's my takeaway for you. Take it or leave it. That's it. So anyway, for everyone else, thank you for watching, and bye for now.